Hey, welcome to the SpacePod. Hold it down for the town when the bass drops. Started as a mission, now this vision about to take off. Do it for the humans, what we tell them when they say welcome to the SpacePod. SpacePod, hold it down for the SpacePod. SpacePod, about to take off in a SpacePod. SpacePod, no, we do it for the SpacePod. SpacePod, do it for the humans. No, I do it for the humans, gotta keep it moving.
I just wanna get high, cause I'm feeling low.
Man, that's how we do it out here, Playboy. Yeah. SpacePod
Just comes in here just turning
SpacePod.
up like music video style.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how you gotta do it.
Could you imagine if
Rockstar
all of our
life.
guests did that shit? They just come in and just the fucking music just magically starts playing in the background. It's just like a whole party going on and it just started.
That's how we do it.
Because
man.
we really out here.
SpacePod shit.
Like, you know how in like talk shows they got their own theme song music?
Right.
What if
right.
everybody had their own theme song? I'm not talking like electronically, I'm talking like metaphysically. Wherever they go, their theme song music's always playing.
That would be lit. If
Oh,
I
I
just
feel
walked
you.
into any building or whenever I walked into work, my song would just play over
Yeah.
the speakers. That'd be lit.
Oh, I feel you. Hey, what song would it be? That's the key. Like, what song would play when you walk in the room? You know what I mean? That's that one.
Whatever makes you feel the most turnt, I would say.
Yeah, that's a tough decision.
For me, it's Ambitions as a Rider by Tupac.
True. That's always a good one. That's
Right.
always a good one.
Oh, no. You got to pick one of your songs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What would it be, Breeze?
Oh, The Money.
Oh, my God.
You know it's going to be The Money.
I think mine would definitely be 7 feet tall.
Oh, yeah,
7
that's
feet
for
tall.
sure.
Yeah,
That's
Blizzy
for
North in
sure.
the building.
You know
Yeah.
what mine would be?
What's that?
It's something that we haven't released, so I can't say it.
Hey, oh,
Damn.
got him.
You can't even talk about
Oh,
it
my
yet.
God. For real, though.
That's cool, man. At least like Prince when doves cry or something comes on.
Oh, my God.
Shit, I rock
Oh,
out
by
to
the
that
way,
shit.
Blizzy North is in the building. This is another episode of SpacePod
Catch
TV.
fam.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Hey, what you been up to, bro?
Man, you know, I just been grinding all the time. Been
Yeah.
working on music. It's Blizzy season, man. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
Yo,
Who's that? Who's that music video guy? Minnesota Cold. Shout out
Right,
Minnesota Cold.
Yeah, me and
Shout
him
out.
definitely gotta work together. Shout out Minnesota Cold
Oh
TV.
shit, that was just some random
got
shit,
it.
and it just
Yep.
synchronicity, man.
So
Yeah.
that's coming. That's on.
It's meant to
the
be.
way.
It's gonna happen.
Oh my
It's
God,
gonna happen in 2020. Believe that.
dude, 2020
Oh.
vision, man. That's what
Yes,
it's all
sir.
about,
It's
man.
gonna be a
Yes, sir.
monster.
I swear, dude, I predict in 2020 there's gonna be a lot of like small artists that just fucking blossom because they finally understand how to work this game.
True.
That work
You know what I'm
ethic.
saying?
Yeah, I
Once
think
you-
a lot of new shit. Yeah, a lot of new styles, a lot of new artists are gonna come
Yeah.
in 2020. I think it's free game, man. It's
Oh, yeah.
whoever's grinding the hardest is going.
And man, we got all these labels trying to sign us and shit, all these fucking deals where they take 90%. Fuck that.
Fuck that shit.
Nah,
bro.
we staying independent.
Hell
We
nah.
making 100%, bitch.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Real
sir.
talk.
100.
I don't know if we all have that problem, but we
Right.
gotta-
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying, kill your masters.
You should still
own
be-
real
your
rapper
masters.
problems.
yeah, it's a blessing if you got that problem, but at the same time, it's annoying, and
Yeah.
you're just like, I'm on my grind, bro. Go away.
Right. Right.
You know.
True that. True that.
So speaking of, man, what have you ever had to deal with any of that bullshit yet?
I mean, you know, whenever I release like something new on Instagram or something like that, you always get those people that inbox you and hit you.
Oh, right,
It's
right.
like, oh yeah, you want promo, you know,
Yeah,
blah blah blah, all
yeah.
that bullshit and whatever.
We know about it.
But yeah, I ignore all those messages.
Yeah.
You know, I like to make real face to face connections
Right.
and stuff. And so like the only, I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
since you brought it up, I mean, I am low key talking to a manager right now.
Right.
I'm in the works with a manager.
Okay.
Who's helping to promote my new music and stuff like that. That I had met at a recent show that I did.
Okay, yeah.
It's in the very
Hell
beginning
yeah.
stages, so it's not something that that is official or anything like
Yeah.
that. But I'm kind of testing the waters with,
Right.
with what he can do for me. And
See, that's the thing.
and
Like,
that
if you
stuff,
make
so.
an actual connection with an actual like dude who really sees the vision, man, that shit's powerful.
right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? But like, the only thing I'm saying is like, there's just a lot of people, especially on Instagram. I found out it's not even Facebook anymore. Nobody's really trying to scam you on Facebook anymore, unless it's like
Right.
log into
Oh.
this. And you remember them things where like, I saw you in this picture.
And then you go to the link,
right, yeah.
and you're supposed to log in.
Yep.
No, it's a little different on Instagram. They're just like, yeah, you're amazingly talented. We want to sign you. We can put you on a promotional package. All this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sometimes it's legit, but most of the time these companies aren't gonna go out of their way trying to sell you some shit and then bug you about it type shit. But when you go out of your way and reach out to them, they're usually legit. So
Right. Yeah, you gotta put in the work and do your research.
that's what I'm saying. Like
even
especially on Instagram, what I found out, you gotta be active as fuck on there.
Yeah,
You know,
for real.
Cracking the whips.
Do you got a business account on there by chance?
Yeah, it is. It's technically a business.
And you watch
account,
the profile views, how they fluctuate like crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yep. And then I mean, you can pay to boost your ads and stuff, which I do sometimes. You know. What I mean?
Yeah, you got to. That's real. That's real marketing.
I have to do that. You know what I mean? That gets your music to other platforms, and you gotta invest in yourself, and that's something that I feel like
real talk.
Like I want to talk about a little bit is just like the fact that you have to invest in your craft, and you have to take yourself seriously.
Yeah, you know what?
And not every rapper, even not just in Fargo, but any upcoming rapper. There's a lot of people trying to be rappers or claim that they're rappers.
Right.
But not a lot of people that actually put money and time and actual efforts and sacrifice stuff to go to that next level and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Into how many aspects? There's recording, there's
there's
mixing,
recording.
mastering, promotion, and there's a right and wrong way
so
to
much
promote
stuff.
too. You want to get it in front of people. You just don't want that fake shit.
Right, exactly. So like I feel like I work with other people that I feel like take it the most serious, you know.
Right.
What I mean?
Well, what people fail to realize, especially artists in Fargo that are just kind of starting out. First of all, they think that they're just gonna have this shit handed to them. They're gonna meet this magical creature, that just puts them on like a motherfucker. That's not usually the case.
No.
Also, if you're creating music, you are technically creating copywritten content, and therefore it should be treated as a business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what does a business do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're
gotta
creating
treat
original content.
It is a business.
What are you gonna do with it? Like,
Right.
are you gonna just waste your time and energy as an investment and just let it kind of float away on the river to nowhere,
Right.
or are you gonna invest into it and see what's the maximum possibility per piece of content you put out?
Right. You got to run it just like a business.
Yeah.
That's how I run my music stuff now. You know,
Right.
at first, I've been rapping for a long time, man.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like for 10 years plus, like more than that. Like since
So you've seen some ins and outs of the industry,
Right.
because there's more to it than just making records.
Right, exactly. There's shows, there's promotion, there's these days it's all about online promotion and streams. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's all about that's what the labels look at. That's what any professional music industry person is gonna look at is how many streams you have, what your following in your city is, like all that stuff is important. It's not just about making a song and then going and performing it one time and forgetting about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, you got to push.
levels to it.
Oh, another thing is how you can easily tell if someone's just straight capping is if you go and look at like their Facebook page and it's got thousands and thousands of likes, and like you can clearly tell they're buying likes on their posts, and like on their Instagram, like their ratio's way off. They got like 20,000 followers and like 50 likes on a post. And then you see that they're performing live and you pull up and there's like 5 people there.
Right.
And they don't even know who the dude is half the time.
And that's why, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I don't
day.
follow like a lot of local rappers anymore. You know what I mean? Like I used to be super in the scene. Like, I'm always at the local shows, always helping people out. But now, you know what I mean? I work with the people that I feel like have been there for me since day one, and the people that I feel like are genuinely trying to really actually do something with the rap shit and not just talking about it and trying to just rap for fun or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's cool if you're doing that, but I feel like there's people that have it and people that don't too. You know what I mean? And
it's just like if you're good at something and other people tell you you're good at something and you can make a living off of, like, here's what I'm thinking, like, why would you rather work a 9 to 5 and then sometimes rap,
right,
where you could rap all the time,
Right.
and make a living getting endorsement deals and fucking collaborations, You can get photographers to pay you to take pictures of you.
Right.
You can sell merchandise. Merchandise is one of the easiest ways to fucking make a living off music.
Yeah, true that. And that's something I'm lacking on.
It's a major key.
That shit.
It's a major key, but the live show, along with the streams and everything, no one can take your live show away from you.
Right.
I said it before, I'll say it again. So however you market yourself at that live show, that could be your payday as well if you're doing it right.
It's just an easy way to gauge how popular an artist actually is if you go to a live show.
You just got to think about it from a perspective of like your favorite artists. Like what would you want if you went to their show type of thing.
Right, and that's where you stand out as an artist too. Is your live show has to be popping, bro. You got to get the crowd. You got to get the crowd involved in it, because there's a lot of rappers that just walk back and forth on the stage and have no stage presence. I mean, you know about that too. You've been to
that's
some
how
shows.
I started out, man.
And that's how I started out too, just like in the middle of the stage, just rapping my song, and then I'm done. But then you got to have that stage presence, and I feel like you and Alex too have. Really
this ain't a talent show, motherfucker.
Right,
this is a fucking performance.
Yeah, for real.
You know, them high school, middle school talent shows, they would just kind of stand in the middle of the podium. They do their little singy thing and their little rappy thing, but they wouldn't ever really interact with anybody. They, when they're playing their violin or whatever the fuck, they're all just kind of. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all,
like
you kids need to stop treating these performances like talent shows, man. If you're gonna do a live show, the audience is just as important as you are.
Right. Treat yourself like a rock star, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Like you're performing your own music. Like you gotta sell it to the people.
Yep.
And the people are out there for you too. Like that's the thing. People got stage fright or whatever maybe when they first start out. Like these people are there for you just like you're there for them. So y'all just have a party together.
Right.
So as long
That's
as
the idea.
if you rehearse and practice well.
Rehearse. Oh, there you go.
First of all, like people need to stop going into that bitch like they're gonna judge me. Well, everybody judges everyone. Fuck all that. Who cares about all this shit? It doesn't matter how good you're gonna do. They're still gonna judge you some way, somehow. So it doesn't matter. Just fucking do your thing.
I guess
make it good.
Fucking be different, man.
Be different. I like that, Blizzy. Basically, you just got to stand 7 feet tall.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh shit, we about to turn up on SpacePod.
Hey, SpacePod exclusive.
Go YouTube that. 7 feet tall.
Right now.
Check that out.
I think we almost had 1,000 views. So go run that up.
You know I had to hear this again.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael X3P.
Yeah, suicide.
Shout out.
Yeah, I got
100 missed calls.
If I ain't making money, I don't wanna get involved.
Okay.
Say what?
Okay.
Blizzy never gon' fall.
Hey.
I was born to ball like I'm 7 feet tall. Ball like I'm 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
I was born to ball like I'm 7 feet
Tall.
Hey.
Like I'm 7 feet tall.
I was born to ball like I'm 7 feet
Tell
tall.
him.
But I'm only 6'1". I've been hustling every day though, I've been getting shit done. Yeah, I just stack and flip funds and the flow so ill, you could call me Kim Jong. Yeah, I'ma take your wifey on a date. I just copped a rollie with some diamonds on the face. Yeah, she got a big booty with a tiny little waist. I'ma hit it from the back and put some icy on them cakes. Mike Tyson on the pussy, I'ma beat it up. Blizzy cold, Blizzy sicker than leukemia.
Blizzy floating to the
Top smoking helium. Blizzy about to have a page on Wikipedia.
Hey.
temporary.
Blizzy legendary. They gon' remember me when I go to the cemetery. Blizzy cold, Blizzy frozen like it's February. So Blizzy cold, Blizzy frozen like it's Ben and Jerry's.
Hey, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
7 feet tall. Man,
Go peep that shit.
Sir.
Shout out. Blizzy
fam,
North
You better
on
peep
the
that shit.
SpacePod.
Blizzy season. Yes, sir.
Finna pull up and peep that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pull up and peep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was hot, man. That shit go in.
I appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt,
Yes,
man.
sir,
Hey,
yes,
we
sir.
got you right here, man.
So what you got planned in the future in the life of Blizzy North?
So basically, you know, that 7 feet tall, that was my first. That was my first. Which is crazy to say that because I've been rapping for so long and been in the scene for so long. But that was my first like official release.
There's always
As a
gotta be one of
single, you know
those,
what I mean?
man.
So like I put out shit on SoundCloud and stuff, but that was my first release, and that song is gonna be on my official mixtape that I'm gonna be coming out with in February.
Okay, can we give any names on that or is that under wraps?
I'm going in between two names right now, and so I'm it's not official.
I kind of want to guess it before you even say it.
What's your guess? I'll tell you. if you're
Blizzy season.
right. It's actually not. I know.
What the fuck? Damn it.
Now, I was thinking about that, but there's a lot of other people that do this season.
Oh yeah, I suppose you don't want to go season. All
I got a couple other ideas, but the mixtape the title is not official yet, but it will be coming out in the middle of February.
All right, so be on the lookout for that, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Big bet.
Hey, mixtapes, music,
Yep,
man.
all day. And then also we got something going on too. Me and Q got a little side project.
Oh, that boy.
Yeah, that
Q.
boy. DC boy
Q.
that way. We got a little project going on.
Shout out.
I believe we shooting a video tomorrow to one of our songs.
Oh damn, hell yeah.
I believe that's still on. And then we just gonna come out with a little mixtape. You know what I mean? Because we started doing some tracks together, and they just came out like boom, 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 and so we gonna come out with a little bit of something, and obviously me and Crazy Flo still working together and stuff like that.
Man, hell
yes, sir.
So y'all just really getting it started like a chainsaw out here, man. Y'all just really getting it started.
Yeah,
oh my God,
like a chainsaw, man. He got all the sound effects.
Hey,
breeze on the sound
run,
effects.
motherfuckers, because we coming for your ass.
When you got budget.
Yes, sir. Gotta have that budget.
Hey, I feel you. That's like what you was talking about, invest in yourself. And
right.
Doing things the right way. So
and when,
it sounds like you're making the right
and when you release a song, like you gotta release it professionally, man. Like stop releasing on SoundCloud. Like we're past that.
Real talk.
We're past that. All right.
Wow.
Release.
Louder.
It's so easy to
Louder.
release everything on all platforms. All you gotta do is go to DistroKid,
Invest
sign
in
up
yourself.
for the little fucking $20 a year program.
Yeah, it's literally one goddamn website that puts you on like 1,000 different
Every
things.
single thing, like even websites you never heard of, you're on that shit.
Yeah,
And
right.
you get paid off that shit if you get enough streams. So you're just robbing yourself if you're not putting it on all platforms.
And try to buy exclusives when you can.
Right.
know what
Buy
I'm saying?
exclusives, get your own beats, make your own beats.
At least
be
lease them,
friends
for
with
fuck's
beat
sakes.
makers.
Some people don't even lease their beats.
For
It's
sure.
like, what?
Right.
You know that dude? You know the producer come after your ass and sue you?
Right. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to rip beats off YouTube when I was younger.
we all did.
You know what I
We all
mean?
did.
Everyone did that. But like, if you actually try to put out, you got to buy your beats. Like that 7 Feet's all about that beat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you just gotta invest in yourself, man.
Like I said earlier, it's a piece of copywritten material. Like so, you got to treat it like what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sign up for BMI, all that stuff, ASCAP, whatever you do. These are the secrets of war. Like you an official writer, you really take yourself seriously, and that will outlast you. You know, as you'll be on the earth for a certain number of years, but that will outlast you. People will be like, "Oh, damn, he was a writer and did this," and I can look it up and look
that's
up
why,
his catalog type thing.
Yeah, that's why I put everything I have in every verse that I spit, and I can truly like 100% say that. You know what I mean? Like I
feel you.
Whatever verse it is, even if it's a feature I'm doing for somebody, like I write the best verse that I could possibly write. That's just how I am. I can't not. I don't just write something. If it's okay, I go back and change it. You know what I mean? Because I want it to be great. So, and like
that attention to detail, really stands out.
Right.
It does.
Breeze likes to say it's like this: under promise, over deliver.
Right.
All day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Damn, that's real talk. Because that's the thing. You don't have to tell everybody what you about.
Right.
You just gonna show.
Yeah, it shows in my music, bro. And
the work speaks for
people see it.
itself.
I know that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
I think like business-minded people, but that's what SpacePod is here for too, is like spread this knowledge. I bet there's a bunch of people listening right now. It's like, wait, one website can put me everywhere? Like they don't even know.
Right? Yeah, it's DistroKid. I'm putting you on game. If y'all know what DistroKid is, I mean, every rapper or musician should know what that is.
Right.
Or TuneCore, that's another one.
DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore. Those are the three giants.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
The secrets of war. Now,
Take your pick.
Take yourself seriously and be professionals with the shit.
Yeah. Yep. Stop with the rookiness.
Also, if you're ever wondering how to get on Spotify, that's how you get on Spotify.
Yep.
You can't just make it an account like it's like SoundCloud type shit.
Right. That's a professional site. Yeah.
You need a distributor. Is what it
so if you ever want to be a Spotify artist, quote unquote, you need to have a distribution.
That's it. You need to have
service.
Right.
Distribution.
You know
yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, hey, and don't be spamming people. Build connections too. I mean, I get
that's
the whole
one
mass
thing,
snap thing.
Right.
But if you don't even, I got people sending me stuff all the time. It's like if you don't even tell me who you are or what you are, you just send me a link.
Right.
Just like everybody else, I'm opening that and closing it.
I mean,
Right
that's how everyone promotes. You know what I mean? I feel like that's played out. You know what I mean? I used to promote
It's
like
a way
that.
to promote.
It is a good way to promote, but
it
it only gets so far. It's just your circle of people. That's all it is, and maybe some of their friends. But
I feel like if
friends
you
and
actually
family.
invest some money into promoting that song and getting it across the country, where like people on the West Coast, East Coast, South, they're all gonna hear it. That's how I made the connection with the manager that I'm working with right now. It's just being connected with, people around the world, and they you know happened to hear the song and the 7 Feet Tall song and told me to call them, and then now we working together.
And that's a real connection. That's not like that's not like a bot.
That's how you make real connections.
That's real.
Yeah, exactly.
Collaborations, features, and paying for fucking promotion will get you where you need to go.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Just don't be paying for likes.
Right.
And also, if you are one of those dudes who can't afford that shit yet and you are spamming people's inboxes, just be prepared to have an actual conversation with the person in case they respond. You got to let them know that you're a fucking person and not a robot, because I swear to God, if you send someone a link and they respond like, hey, that was cool, but you never respond back.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
They're going to fucking either block you or unfriend you or just think that you're a fucking douchebag.
For real.
So be nice to your fans, because your fans are why you're where you are. And you can really tell how far an artist is by how many fans they have, how many actual fans they have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't worry about the algorithm. If your fucking picture of your selfie don't get 10,000 likes, don't mean that you're not popular. It just means that the algorithm is not working in your favor that day, whatever. You know, don't worry about the likes too much. Worry about the engagement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to call them supporters. You know what I mean? Like, these are the people that really push your content when nobody else will. Those are supporters.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, and you got to acknowledge your fans. I mean, especially the fans that like on Snapchat and stuff. If they sharing your stuff, if they're posting your song on their Instagram story, repost them, man. And like,
you better show them
what I mean?
love.
Show them love, because they're gonna keep doing that, and their friends are gonna keep seeing that, and that's how you gain more followers, more fans, and make that genuine connection. Where it's not where you won't have to buy fans and buy likes and followers and bullshit like that.
Never do that shit, man.
Yes,
we can
sir.
tell if you faking, by the way.
No cap.
The veterans know. And I'm not trying to say I'm like an OG veteran rapper, but we are definitely veterans in Fargo.
Oh yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
For
so
sure.
if we
Just
see you
check the
capping,
stats.
we
We'll
know.
see you. Yeah, we see you. We see the cappers.
We watching, and that's why we're selective on who we let on SpacePod. I'm sorry, but you can send your press kit to our email all you want, but if you're not ready to be on SpacePod, we ain't gonna put you on SpacePod.
Step your shit up. This
know
is
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
funk flex of Fargo, man. You gotta step
And
your
it's
shit
all
up.
love, too, because if
Yeah.
you jump in the ocean before you can swim, you feel me?
You gonna drown.
You bound to
There's
drizzle.
a lot of pressure, man. It might just be Fargo, but there's still a lot of pressure on these artists, man. I'm telling you.
Like, we looking out. That's
Yeah.
not hate in the least. That's like, if you ain't doing no live shows, just, build your resume and you'll get there.
We should probably tell them, yeah. We
That's
should
all it
probably
is.
tell them, because like some people don't get put on SpacePod and they wonder why. It's because, first of all, you have to have a fan base, an active fan base. You have to be doing performances or have to at least been known to do nice performances, like to actually be out with the community and shit. You got to have shit on all platforms. You got to be like people got to be actually bumping your shit. Because when you think about it, these are free episodes. We're not charging people right now. And we're putting them on to our platform, our fan base. And, sometimes we could end up making a fool of ourselves if we put someone on who's just not ready to be put on like that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So, like, you got to be serious about this shit. And if we see you're serious, yeah, we'll put you on SpacePodTV. But know that the shit is not simple to make an episode. We don't just fucking slap something together in 5 seconds flat and post it. No, I spend an entire day sometimes
Put it
editing
work.
these episodes.
But here's the dope thing. Everybody
shout out
that
to
you're
y'all,
seeing,
man.
Appreciate
the
it.
people that you're seeing. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Palien, first of all.
Yes, sir.
But the people that you're seeing, like Mr. Blizzy North in the building, there's a reason he's here. You feel
Yeah,
me?
You
right.
already know Cash Fam shit.
Yeah, touch on that a little bit, Breeze.
Yo, listen. It's just like we see the work that's going on. Like, we out here every day in the local community, seeing who's doing what. And Blizzy's done his time, right? And so when he's putting out projects and doing it the right way, again, the work speaks for itself. So just keep doing that, keep grinding.
Appreciate
we
that,
ain't
bro.
we ain't preaching at nobody. We just saying do things the right way. And shout out to you, Mr. Blizzy North.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to you, bro. Yes, sir.
We gonna keep
I
doing
And at the
appreciate
end of the
that.
day, this is nothing negative. We're just trying to motivate y'all.
Yeah,
So
man.
if you're on the come up, watch the show, man. You're gonna get a lot of major keys. We should be charging for half the shit we say on here, but we don't.
Right.
Let's get some affiliation links in
So,
the bio. But
Right.
yeah, it's cool, man. You
Yeah,
know, I
so
just
you
just
gotta-
love music.
Just
you know?
you present yourself
Love it.
professionally, man. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like, you treat yourself as a business, like we was talking before. You know what I mean? That people will gravitate toward you. That's how people make it. It's not just about if you can rap or not. If you can rap, you got to have the image. You got to have the swag. You got to have
Yep.
a personality.
There's a lot that
people
goes
wanna
into it, yeah.
connect to as well, man. You know what I mean? So just
it's literally just
a lot
like
of shit.
It's just like
and
a
I
business.
still got shit I got to work on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
we all do, but
we're
at the
always
same time,
growing and
getting
evolving.
better every day.
So, you know.
That. Yes, sir.
Hey.
It's no different than an actual business, man. They got to look a certain way to the public. They got to treat the public a certain way. They got to have their warranties and their guarantees on their products. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're guaranteed to be satisfied if you try this project. You're guaranteed to be satisfied if you try listening to my music. And if they're not satisfied, then, well, they're probably not a fan, and they can move on to some other product.
Right.
Because it is a product.
Am I guaranteed to be satisfied on the red light district massage that I'm trying to get later? I heard they doing that downtown, so I'm guaranteed to be satisfied.
They got that shit downtown?
Son,
wow, damn. Fargo's getting crazy,
It's
bro.
all about connections.
He's all about connections.
Damn, I didn't think this was Amsterdam.
That's who you know. But yeah.
Okay, Breeze.
But I like
I'm
that.
gonna talk to you after the show.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna throw you a referral card. Don't even worry about it, man. I
They
got
use a
you.
referral code? Oh my god.
It's about to be 2020.
We need to roll up in a limo, pop out with like 12
In
bitches.
2020, we gonna be able to do
know.
whatever the hell we want, man.
Yes, sir.
Damn, it's almost
about to get
2020.
legalized.
It is 2020. That's
You know
how I
what I'm
feel
saying?
about it.
Yes, sir.
Everybody in Fargo smoking CBD like it's weed now. You know what I'm saying?
That diet weed. That's what that is.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody vaping
Diet.
and diet weed.
It's got aspartame.
Diet weed, just in case. Yeah.
Yo, I got that. You got that weed? No, but I got that diet though.
Yeah.
I got that diet weed. What are you saying? Weed gonna make me fat?
It's fish food. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, hey, what do you got planned in the future, Mr. Blizzy?
Well, in the future, like I said, I'm releasing that mixtape in February.
That's cool. You got a date on that.
I got a show that I was booked for as well in March. Shout out to DJ Lex in Bismarck. He hit me up. I'm
Shout
gonna
out
be doing
DJ
a
Lex.
show in Bismarck in Fargo with DJ
Oh,
Lex
hell yeah.
from Bismarck.
Oh,
There
okay,
you
right,
go.
right.
So it's gonna be in Fargo.
Bring 'em out, bring
in
'em out,
March.
bring
So
'em
I
out.
got that going on, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens with all my new releases. I'm gonna be releasing a new track too, shortly after this episode airs.
Word.
And
Let's get it.
I sent y'all a preview, so
Man, hell
Oh,
we
yeah.
could
no
definitely-
doubt, no doubt. That's that.
definitely get a little preview
That's
of
that.
it.
That's that Alone joint, right?
Yep. It's called Alone.
Yeah,
Let
we
them know
gotta
a little
beat
bit.
that.
Let them know a little bit about how this was created. Like you did this one a little differently, right?
Yeah, man. This was literally this was probably the fastest I've ever recorded a song in my life.
Well, that means it was inspired.
Right. And like I was literally chilling at my house. I have my own studio set up and shit. And
Man, hell yeah.
And I was just kind of just in my head about like shit, like my job wasn't going well and shit, and just like wanting my music to start popping off a little bit more, and I was just kind of down and shit, whatever. And I just like found a beat,
no doubt.
and it was banging, and I was just like, I'm just gonna make a hit right the fuck now, fuck everything.
Fuck yeah.
And so I made this song, and it's almost like the whole verse is almost a freestyle. Like I just went in and just recorded until I was almost done, and I just had to do a couple more bars. It took like 20 minutes. But basically, what the song is about is
It's
you
deep.
know,
It's kind of personal.
yeah,
from what I can tell.
I'm grinding, and I'm basically like investing in yourself and doing it, you know, by yourself. You know what I mean, and doing it alone, because I feel like I've been grinding for a really long time, and I've had help from people along the way and shit like that.
Sure,
but I feel like
sure.
I've
We all do.
you know, I've done most of my grinding alone. You know what I mean? And
Yup.
and that's what you got to do. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, bro.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's what it is. That's what this is about.
Do it yourself, from what? The recording to the writing to the mixing.
Yeah,
to
to all that shit.
So
Yeah.
you did all that on this record right here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I write all my own shit and mix and master my own shit, and besides the beat. So.
All right, then let's take a little listen to this right here. It's called Alone by Blizzy North.
Yes, sir. Catch fam.
I just wanna get high, cause I feelin' low. Got so much on my mind, I don't know how to cope. Everyone faking and everyone lie, so I'm on my own, yeah. I'ma do it alone, I'ma do it alone, yeah. I just wanna get high, cause I'm feeling low. Yeah. Got so much on my mind, I don't know how to cope. Everyone faking and everyone lie, so I'm on my own, yeah. I'ma do it alone, I'ma do it alone, yeah.
Feel
Tell
you.
the haters that I don't need none of you. I'ma still go get this W. I don't trust nobody, bitch, I got trust issues. You shady, that's why I don't fuck with you. I'm crazy, they say I need help, but nobody help me, I I do it myself. I'm going through hell, I'm going through hell. I'm feeling the heat, I feel like I might melt, but I gotta fight through the pain. Cold-blooded, I got ice in my veins. Smoking blunt, yeah, I've been high for 3 days. I'm sick of tripping, think it's time for a change. I ain't got no time to waste. I'm chasing banks all the way to the bank. You basic, you regular, we not the same. I try to talk to them, I try to tell them, but they must be deaf cause they don't hear a thing.
Hey,
Ain't nobody listening.
we can't give them all. We can't give it all away. But let me tell you, that is on the way, man. So
yes, sir. That'll be the
joint.
next one. Yes, sir.
God
Coming soon.
damn. That shit's catchy though.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, bro.
Cause I feel that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's probably one of the realest ass songs I've ever. That was what I was just feeling in the moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's
That's the thing about it. Like,
sir.
as an artist,
you gotta be authentic,
shouldn't-
man.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to create things one certain way. Like, you create things according to how you feel. You know, there's sometimes where I want to sing. There's sometimes where I want to chop some shit up real quick. Like
Right.
Chopper
Just
shit.
depends on the vibe
Yeah.
you feeling, bro.
So yeah, always follow the vibe, man. Like, just don't be afraid to just create. And if they fucks with it, they do. If they don't, they whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just always be authentic and always be riding that authentic wave, and you're going to get to be going where you're supposed to be.
Man,
Yes, sir.
big facts. And I'm glad you touched on that, Mr. Palien. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Like, so many people looking for the latest trend. I'm always trying to do whatever's on the radio, I'm doing the opposite. Okay? That's just how I am. Because at the end of whatever this life thing is gonna be, I don't want to be looking back at my catalog and saying, "Oh yeah, whatever was hot, that's what he did."
Right.
No, you got to do what's true to you.
Right.
And so, but I mean, as long as you feeling it and you love it, like
Right.
always put your heart into it. And if you love it, hey, do that shit.
True that.
But there ain't nothing wrong with doing a remix on a celebrity's track.
I'll do a remix right now.
Right. Yeah. It's all
As
in,
long
in
as
your
you
style.
love it,
You know
as
what I
long
mean?
as
Whatever
it's
your
you.
style
Right.
is.
Yeah, it's just got to be you. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So it's cool.
Hey man, in closing, you got anything you want to tell the audience?
Man, just watch out for Cash Fam in 2020, bro. We coming for you. We on your ass.
Be on the lookout.
Yes, sir.
Lil
Shout out to
B.
SpacePod.
Appreciate
Hey,
you.
Much respect, my brother.
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
Hey, this is Blizzy North on the SpacePod. I'm your host, Palien Vasion. We got Breeze on the mix. Let's share behind the camera. Appreciate you, dog.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
And that being said,
sir.
we out.
Peace.
Yeah. Okay. In the 701, do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making them buzz, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it. In the 701, do it for the humans. I be on the come up, do it for the humans. And I'm making them buzz, do it for the humans. So I'm taking over, better make a note of it.